Hi, everyone. So, welcome to day 6 of my 7-day series on anchoring the light for the winter solstice. So, this series has been a journey through the 7 chakras, and today we're reaching the 6th chakra, your third eye, your center of intuition, and we are working with the indigo light. And again, just as a reminder, this is providing a moment for us each day to pause in the busyness of the season, to reflect on what is ready to be released and shed on a deeper level with this year of bigger endings, and preparing ourselves for a bigger cycle, a new cycle, not just a new year, but a bigger cycle of growth and awakening for ourselves as individuals as well as a collective. And in doing so, also taking a moment to reflect on this past year, on the blessings that we've received. And so, through the theme of each chakra, we've journeyed through this, used the same process, working with the themes of each chakra. So, with the 6th chakra, we're working with our inner voice, our higher wisdom, our ability to see the bigger picture, as well as our intuition. And each person has, everyone is intuitive. It's a matter of knowing which of the senses that you are most sensitive to, where you're able to pick up the subtle information that isn't quite as obvious. And so I want you to take a moment and reflect on the moments where your inner voice might have been saying make this choice, but you went with your logical mind and did the other choice, took the other choice or direction, and then you look back on it and you're kind of kicking yourself like, oh, and this doesn't have to be something big. It could be, something smaller that happened. Not everything this past year had to be dramatic. So it could just be like, oh, shoot, I didn't listen to my inner voice and I went ahead and said yes to that thing when my inner voice was telling me no. Or when did you listen to your intuition and you did something that was seemingly a little nuts or out of the ordinary, that may have even made you stretch or feel a little uncomfortable, but you knew in your heart it was the right decision to make, and you followed it, and it was the right choice to make, and it took you on a beautiful new adventure this year. So, it could be, again, we're reflecting on both the blessings and the challenges that came up for us this year. And when we're working with our intuition, we're oftentimes um, the throat chakra is about expression and listening to one another on a very real and practical level, where when we get up into the realm of communicating in the subtle planes, this is when we're looking at life more symbolically and we're gathering information that isn't quite as obvious. And so I just invite you today to take a moment to reflect on your experiences this year and where your intuition has come into play. And I'm also going to invite you now to just gently drop your eyelids and take a nice deep breath. And just allowing yourself on the exhale to release and relax. And just tune into your third eye, just above your eyebrows at the center of your forehead. And this is the chakra that is all about perception. So it is also about seeing the bigger picture in life and being able to hone in on the subtle details while simultaneously seeing the bigger picture. And we're also working with the element of light, where with the throat chakra, we were working with the element of sound. So today we're working with the element of light. So I just invite you to imagine a speck of light on the blank space of your mind's eye in the darkness. And even if you can't actually see a spark of light, to just call it in the concept of light. And with each breath, this light grows brighter and brighter until it fills your entire mind's eye with this beautiful, vibrant light. And now just begin to experience this light, just gently moving through your brain, through your mind, and down through your spine, through your entire nervous system, creating this beautiful, nourishing cushion of light that helps you to relax your nervous system, your fight or flight, feeling it create a cushion of light through every nerve ending in your whole being, helping you to feel more calm, relaxed, and at ease. And in that feeling of calmness, you're able to think more clearly. You're able to perceive more clearly. And you're able to receive more information, the information that might not be quite as obvious. So if you have a question that's been on your mind, or if you are beginning to think about the next year and what are the unknown factors, to just give yourself some time to relax and be in the stillness, and to let those answers arrive instead of letting the mind grasp for them, but being in that state of allowing the information to come to you in right timing. So once again, if there's a question or unknown that you've been reflecting on, to use this moment to set the intention of receiving the answers instead of letting the monkey mind try to grasp for the answers. And that answer may not come right now, but from this relaxed state, you can set the intention that it will come to you as you go about the rest of your day. So taking one more deep breath, and on the exhale, gently open your eyes. So I want to thank you for joining me today as we connected with the third chakra, the third eye chakra, the sixth chakra. These are very short reflections that I'm sharing each day because I know it is a busy time of year. But I hope that you enjoy this winter solstice weekend that is also infused with the energy of the new moon. And I do invite you to rest in the darkness, in the formless, and allow your nervous system a chance to release and let go, and be in that space of allowing the information, the wisdom that you need to receive right now to come to you as opposed to reaching for it through the mind. So we have one more day to go, and tomorrow I'm going to have a special offering to share. So I hope you'll join me. And if you've been enjoying the series, please be sure to hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm looking to grow it in the new year and to be able to continue to share some of the wisdom and teachings that I've in little bits that I've also been sharing with both my clients and my students for over 20 years. In the meantime, have a beautiful day.